we're on the guy parts. I don't have the list, so I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Rectum.
Rectum. I can't reach them all. That's the rectum. Someone want to point to the rectum on that guy? The rectum is the actual
where's...
cavity.
Oh.
There's the rectum. Here's the rectum.
There's so many rectums.
This is the rectum.
Are you sure?
Well, I have 50 things to ask you, basically 4 models.
Ureter.
Ureter. Did we just have ureter this week?
Yes.
Yes. So we can cross that out?
It's going to be fair game again next week.
I am left-handed.
No, not next week. 2 weeks for that.
Yeah, that's not what
Urinary bladder.
Bladder.
We'll just say that.
There's a bladder. There's a bladder. Someone point to that bladder. There's a bladder. What's next?
Prostatic urethra.
Okay, well, we'll do the prostate gland first. There's the prostate gland, prostate gland, prostate gland.
Can you keep up?
You guys are filming. How can you not keep up? It goes at least as fast as I do.
Your whole big old hand is not in the frame.
There's a prostate. Someone show the other prostate. No, that's a testicle.
Somewhere in here. It's like right there.
There's a prostate gland.
On my finger?
Yep. So, we have a urethra. Your ureters go from the kidney to the bladder. Urethra goes from the bladder out. So, trace that tube from the bladder out. All that is the urethra. On the guy is relatively long, curves a few times. Here it is here, here to here to here, and out. Can someone get me one of those mini pipettes?
Is that why men don't get
Wait,
bladder
there should be
infections?
one right there. Is there a little pipette right there?
Yeah.
Sweet. That is the answer, but we'll talk about it when we get to the girly parts. So the part of the urethra that passes through the prostate gland, that's the prostatic urethra.
Where?
Are we good with that concept? The urethra that's still in the body before you get to the penis, that's the membranous urethra. And then when we get to the penis and all the way out is the penile urethra.
External urethral orifice.
That's where the pee actually comes out. Or the semen.
Penis.
Where'd the penis go?
Penis.
It's the little guy.
Whenever you're ready.
Corpus cavernosa. Corpus cavernosa.
You guys are going to healthcare, right?
Do you imagine everybody giggling by the bedside?
So a guy gets shot in the leg and you have to cut his pants off. You're going to go, and then he's going to bleed to death. Really? Can everyone turn your cameras to her for just a little bit? I don't think she's duly embarrassed now. Okay, if we're looking down on the cross section, you see there's 3 separate chambers there?
No.
No, there's something sticking out of it.
That's the plastic to hold it to that.
Okay.
There are 2 chambers on the top, 1 on the bottom. The chambers on the top, there's 1 on the left side, 1 on the right side. The chamber on the bottom crosses midline. Seriously? So the chamber on the top, you see it's divided into little individual cells, like a holding cell, please.
Right.
Those 2 chambers on the top, the left and the right side, that's your corpora
Corpus
cavernosa.
cavernosa.
One of them may be corpus cavernosum. Together, they're the corpora
Is that
cavernosa.
what makes the penis bigger?
Is that the whiter part?
Yeah, the lighter part. They're individual chambers.
Is that where the blood goes to?
Make
So
it
when the
big?
guy gets an
Erect.
erection, blood flows into both, or all 3 chambers. But in these ones, since they're individual chambers and they engorge with blood, that's where most of the rigidity for an erection comes from.
Corpus spongiosum.
The bottom part that looks like a sponge with the urethra passing through it, that's the corpus spongiosum. Even with an erection, that does not become as firm as the corpora cavernosa, because if it did, it would completely pinch off the urethra, and the guy would never be able to ejaculate, and no one would get pregnant, and the species would die out.
Glans penis.
Are we good with these three chambers? Mm-hmm. Corpus cavernosum, corpus spongiosum. This part right there is the glans penis. There is no D, G-L-A-N-S. Yep. If you write glands, G-L-A-N-D-S, since I've said this, y'all are recording it, whoever writes glands will get the whole thing wrong because you weren't listening right now. That's the glans penis. Not every model has this. You see on that model there and this model here, there's still skin around it. That's the foreskin. On those two models, if I put a sticker at the end, I don't want glans.
Like right here?
Further up. I won't ask it by the urethral orifice because I
Over
won't
here?
confuse things. If I ask that, it's not the glans penis, that is the prepuce. That is the scientific name for the foreskin. So you have to be careful from model to model what I'm asking. No foreskin, glans penis. Foreskin, prepuce.
Scrotum.
What is it called again?
Prepuce.
Skin?
The foreskin, prepuce. It's on your list.
It's the
You can't
top
write
right.
foreskin?
No, it's not on your list. Prepuce is.
Scrotum.
Scrotum. Scrotum is the skin that covers the testicles. Just the skin.
Just this one.
So if I ask it on the skin, bless you.
Bless you.
You can't write testicle, you get it wrong. You have to write
So you put
scrotum.
the sticker outside.
Yep.
Testes.
Testicle. There's a testicle. There's a testicle. There's one. There's one.
Epididymis.
Epididymis. See the coiled ridge that sits on top of the testicle? That is the epididymis.
This word.
Yep.
Oh, epi means on top. Right?
Yep.
Oh.
Anybody ever see Ghostbusters 2?
What, something happened to it?
Yeah, but it was a long time ago.
Dirtiest line ever. Do you remember Ghostbusters 2? Everyone go rent it. There's a scene at the beginning in Ray's Occult Books where the three Ghostbusters are together for like the first time in 5 years. First time in the movie. And Egon, the really serious one, says he can't go with him because he has a date. And Bill Murray says, "Oh, she loves you for the size of your brain." He says, "Nope, for the size of my epididymis." Dirtiest line ever. Most people like right over the head. So there's like 50 anatomy majors worldwide going epididymis. So next time you watch Ghostbusters, just be prepared.
Tunica albuginea.
Tunica albuginea.
Albuginea.
Where are we doing that?
You wouldn't ask that, would you?
Yeah. In the cross section of a penis or of a testicle, tunica albuginea is this. Wait, I'm asking the wrong things. What else we got on this list? I'm gonna screw things up.
Seminiferous
tubules. This is the only model where I would ask either of these. We'll go back to the tunica. I asked the wrong thing. This first membrane around the testicle inside is the tunica albuginea. These little tubules in here, those are the seminiferous tubules.
What do they do?
Create sperm.
Oh.
You do? Yeah. Well, some of them.
What's next?
So I know I'm like blocking everything, but don't worry, I'll listen too. Oh, hello. Ductus vas deferens,
Vas deferens. Do we know what a vasectomy is?
where you can't make sperm go out anymore.
And I can make
It
babies.
won't come out anymore. So, can you slide that one closer to me? Thanks. You can set it down. Okay, so for a vasectomy, they cut right through the back of the scrotum, snip right here, and tie it off. That's, it's not precise, but since they do a vasectomy there, that's where I will ask the vas deferens, right there, where they do a vasectomy.
Where did the sperm go?
Your body starts reabsorbing the stuff after a while.
Oh.
So you still create it, but if it sits long enough, your body will just take it back.
Does it calcify it or
No.
do they?
Those are guys
So
that
the
walk around
swimmers
going
just go back
clang.
in?
No, you just start reabsorbing the nutrients back out.
Ejaculatory.
So are they more healthy?
Just kidding.
So, anybody know someone that had a vasectomy? Your husband?
Yeah.
You had one?
No, I know.
Creepy.
somebody that did.
After a vasectomy, they say you still have to wear a condom for the next 12 to 15 times you have sex, because all of this, all the time, is full of sperm. All of it. This is where we start mixing in other fluids. You have a few glands that mix in other fluids to create semen, but sperm itself is from here to here and it's full all the time. So every time a guy ejaculates, generally about this much sperm comes out from here to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 odd times different orgasms with ejaculation before it's relatively safe to not get someone
Why don't
pregnant.
they just do it in one day?
Friction causes heat.
Ow.
Oh, I was actually being serious.
Friction causes, no guy can get 12 erections in
I
one
don't know.
day.
That's not what it says on TV.
12 ejaculations, something, yeah.
The mind is willing, but the tissue is.
Because you have all this waiting, but you don't have semen waiting. You create this just a little at a time.
Oh,
What the hell are we talking about?
The ejaculatory.
So have we heard people, have you heard of people that had a vasectomy and the wife still got pregnant and the husband was like, she cheated on me? Generally it's because the guy didn't follow the
I
directions.
thought that was something on Maury.
They're still potent for a while. So that's the vas deferens. Right through here is where I will ask the ejaculatory duct, where stuff starts to mix, sperm with other fluids. Was that your next question, your
Yes.
ejaculatory duct? Okay.
Spermatic cord.
All the rest of this would be spermatic cord. So I won't ask it anywhere near where I'm asking the vas deferens. I'll ask it way up here, so there's no confusion.
Inguinal canal.
Seriously? I think I asked this on Tuesday too. I think I went, seriously? There's your inguinal canal.
What does that mean?
It's where your inguinal ligament, all that stuff, but I'm not sure why we keep asking that. This part right here, inguinal canal.
Is the little loop
Is it on
around?
both sides?
Yeah, one of them. I'll tell you flat out, if I'm going to ask it, I'll ask it from a leg model or a whole person. So if you see a leg or a whole person with something that the inguinal ligament, inguinal canal, pretty much.
Or is it the whatever's going through it?
What's going through it is the spermatic cord.
Oh.
What it's going through is the inguinal canal.